Hello and welcome to notaclass.com. In this video, I will go over my sub plan. In this product, you will receive the letter to a sub, schedule template, and tips, graphic organizers, and positive behavior incentive trackers. So let's take a look at this letter to the sub. I have a little example over here, just good morning, thank you for helping me in my classroom, and just a little bit about your classroom that you think is important. You can delete what I have in here and write your own, or you can use this blank example. So along with this little note for the sub, I also explain, the positive behavior incentive trackers in the classroom, consequences, allergies, student with disabilities, and what the sub should do in case of emergency. In my classroom, we have a red binder by our door, and it has all like the emergency information and drills. So I usually just let the sub know to look in that red binder. So again, yeah, this is the blank one that you can use and fill out. And then I have my schedule along with little notes of the tasks. So this is pretty simple to follow. I really like this format because it has the time, the subject, and then what the students should be doing during that time. Obviously, I make all the copies for the sub, and then I write with a little sticky note, this is the morning work, and this is the math, this is the science. So in my case, we switch at 11:15 a.m. and then they just repeat everything they did in the morning, but they repeat it with the afternoon class. And then we have specials at the end of the day. You can also you can use mine and delete some things, or you can use this blank example and put in your own stuff. Make sure you save it to your in your folder somewhere on your desktop, so that the next time you have a sub, all you have to do is just edit the tasks a little bit. All right, so let's go over the graphic organizers. So I have 1, 2, 3 here. And this is pretty easy to use. You just pick which graphic organizer you want your students to use, or you can print all 3 and then have the students choose. And I like how easy they're to use during if it's like an emergency sub day. So in here, I actually wrote, for science, they would read your science book pages, and then just write the pages in there. And, let's say it's pages 5 to 10. And students, after they read or while they're reading, they would complete that graphic organizer. So it gives them something to do as they are reading. And then you also have, something to grade and proof that they have actually read those chapters. And I wrote science in here, but you can use it for your reading, your ELA class as well. And let's see, the other thing we have in here is the positive behavior incentive trackers. So I have a morning class and then a afternoon class, and I just print this for the sub and I put it up front in the front of the classroom where the students can see it and where the sub can see it. And so they would just, when the class is following expectations, they would just shade in a part of the rose petal or a part of the rose. And once this entire rose is completely colored in or shaded in, when I come back, I will give them a reward of sorts. And then, it might be, sometimes it's extra recess time, sometimes it's, extra time to play games. Whatever your class decides is a good reward for them. And I think I had, yeah, so in the positive behavior incentive tracker part over here in the subletter, I explain how that flower incentive tracker is used in the classroom so that the sub understands it. And I also, if you are interested in starting a school garden club, you can read more about it on my blog, how I started one, and things I've learned, my mistakes, and things that went great. So be sure to check that out if you're interested in starting your own garden club. I also have my Amazon storefront link over here. And I have a bunch of lists on here, including classroom must-haves. I have must-haves for indoor recess and things I have for outdoor recess that has made my life a lot easier and improved the student behavior as well, because it keeps them busy and they're having a fun time during recess, and they get to choose what they want to do, especially indoor recess, when it rains outside and all of you are stuck inside a small classroom. So it's important to plan ahead. So check out my storefront and see all the indoor recess things I have. I included some of the products you might be interested in. So check out my life cycle of a mango and life cycle of an avocado activity. My students love watching the mango and avocado seeds sprout, and then we end up with a nice little mango tree and avocado tree in the classroom, and they love seeing it grow. So this is a great thing to start at the beginning of the year, middle of the year. It's up to you. You can even do it at the end of the year, and they get to keep the seeds or plant them, and they take the plant home. I also included the data trackers for teachers link in here. I have data trackers for students on my TPT store up as well. Again, tracking and analyzing student data can be stressful, and I have included all of my trackers in here, and you can choose which ones you like. I also included a video on there explaining the trackers, so check that out and see if it would benefit you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope that this product makes your life a little bit easier, and I'll see you in the next video.